Hello, hello, it's Kitti, your thought organizer, coming to you live on yet another spectacular summer, or a summer spectacular day in Atlantic Canada. Welcome, welcome. I hope that you had a pleasant weekend. I've got a fun little story to share about the weekend, but yeah, first, what do I do? Who am I? What do I do? You ever ask yourself that sometimes? I am Kitti Anders, proud to be your thought organizer with declutterthebrain.com. And what I do is I help coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can focus on attracting and serving premium clients. Now, I do have over 20 years of experience in helping people to get control of their surroundings, and through that and the belief that physical clutter and lack of concentration are very closely related, I've developed my step-by-step one system, which has helped me and my clients go from overwhelmed and struggling to organized and thriving. Wow, does that sound like something that you would like? From overwhelmed and struggling to organized and thriving. Yes? All right, so how would it help you to not be distracted by your clutter so you could just be your best at any time? Yeah, sounds good? Tell you what, just a few little changes can make a huge difference, and you just hold that. If you said yes and you are prepared to invest the time, the effort, and the money, yeah, I don't work for free, then you just hold that thought, and we will give you the royal we, by the way, we'll give you your next steps to take in about 10 minutes from now. Let's see, what time do we have? All right, let's hit that little timer, shall we? LinkedIn, this gets posted on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn won't let me post after 14 minutes and 45 seconds. Hello, Michael, God bless you. Good to see you. I'll send you a message. We'll do lunch. Virtual lunch, maybe. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, just a little story about the weekend. And I'm glad you're here, Michael, because I want you to hear this. Two things that I did. Now, I've been actually following along with the scripts and doing a few things that basically I'm practicing what I'm preaching, to see if I can get as excited about it as I want you to be. And the answer, my friends, is yes. I'll tell you two things that I did. The first thing is I cleared out a bookcase that, Michael, this is the one that I was putting together last March, and I threw out my back. So talk about negative energy in my living room. Well, I got rid of that sucker, and basically it's been replaced with some positive energy. OMG, I feel so good. Living room is totally opened up. The other thing is, apropos of this week's content, which is, what is it, Michael? It is decluttering your outdoor space. I did that yesterday. I have a very small patio, and it's not very big. All right, it's, what is it, 10 by 6, something like that. 12 by 6, I think, is the official dimensions. And I planted a few little things, and it did some sweeping, needs a little bit more work, but boy, makes a difference in your energy level, and we're going to explain why this makes a difference. Hello, thank you for joining. We're going to explain why that makes a difference in your energy level this week, so stay tuned. I think I'm going to post before and after pictures of a couple of these things, so if you want to see those, just go ahead, scroll down below, and join Declutter the Brain Facebook group, because we have Weekend Warrior Challenges. We have a lot of special guests. Excuse me. We've got a lot of just kind of neat stuff there, so come and join us, won't you? All right, so let's get right to the content this week, which is about, again, decluttering your outdoor space. Now, whether you have a, how do I say this, whether you have a small balcony like mine, a 12 by 6, or you have maybe a large wooden deck, or you may have a sunroom. That's not really the outdoors, but we can let it count. Or you have a huge yard. Hi, Pam. God bless you. And you are always on my mind. Yep. We'll talk. Whether you have any of these things, and good morning to you, Pam. As I'm about to eat lunch because I'm getting very hungry. You want to, and this is a common theme with decluttering. So I am not bringing the Torah to you, or this isn't the Moses' tablets, all right? Yeah. You want to have a purpose. You want to have an outcome. Now, this is different. Oh, same thing, Kitti. No, it isn't. It is different for for outdoors as opposed to indoors. Why? Because there's a whole lot more of the outdoors. All right. Even if you're on a little patio like I am, with buildings right across the street from me, it's still there's just more energy coming in, more of that unseen energy, and more, quote, eyes upon you, the eyes of the universe. Yeah, I know, woo woo. And you want to think about it a little bit differently. Now, say for example, I use my balcony all day, every day. It is a staple. I cannot live without some sort of outdoor space. I travel. My hotel has to have some sort of escape route, some sort of, if I can step out on a tiny 1-foot balcony, that's what it was in Vegas. All right, but I have to have that outside, right there. Otherwise, it's a very difficult 3 days. I can do it, but not happily. Perhaps you have a condo that it has a really tiny porch, and maybe it has a back porch as well. Michael has a much larger space, all right, but it's still, he looks out on a larger space, but still the porch is a fair good sized porch. But you want to take into condition the surroundings of what you want to do, and how much time are you going to spend out there. Now, do I sit all day? Do I sit all day, every day on that deck? Frig, no. Number one, I wouldn't be able to see the computer. Number two, I don't want people staring at me all day, but I'm out there frequently, maybe every half hour, 45 minutes kind of thing. Just to get away from the computer. Maybe you only spend the evening with a glass of wine for a few minutes. Maybe you do spend all day, every day. Whatever it is that you do, you want to think about this and take it into consideration as to how you want to design your outdoor space. Make sense? Yeah? All right. And why you want it. Do you expect to have guests over? Should you have an extra chair and an extra table? I have an extra chair out there. I've never had a guest on the patio. I don't think anyone has ever sat in the chair. But energetically, it brings people to me. All right? So I didn't want just one lonely little chair. So I have 3 now that I think about it. All right, let's have a party. Party's at Kitty's house. No. But just look at the overall why you want it. Are you going to have grandchildren over? Should you remove unsafe objects, things like that? How often are you going to be out there? Do you want to have plants? What do you want? What do you want it to be a source of solace for you, or to get out for a smoke, or what is it? All right, so that's your homework for today. If you're considering, and I think everybody should freshen their outdoor space. Like I say, mine was not that bad, but I gave it a little bit of a waking up yesterday afternoon, and wow, I am feeling amazing. All right, so if you find value in this video, if you think it's entertaining, just hit that share button. You don't know whose life you're going to have an impact on. By the way, this week is all new content. It is percolated in the brain here. We've got some more new content coming up, as a matter of fact. But yeah, just go, if you're curious on other things I've done, go to YouTube, type in Declutter the Brain, I know you can, and everything's cataloged, organized for your dining and dancing pleasure. Now, question, how much more would you accomplish if you weren't distracted by your clutter? Question number 2, do you just want your clutter gone and your mental clarity back? Yes, yeah, tired of being all over the place? Number 3, are you coachable? Are you an action taker who is committed to clearing your space and organizing your thoughts so that you can make and keep more money and have that amazing life that you deserve? All right. Okay, first things first, get off that hamster wheel and join Declutter the Brain Facebook group. As I mentioned earlier, just scroll down below, and we have all kinds of fun stuff there for you. And we provide value, and Pam and I are revamping it to really percolate. Okay, number 2, scroll down even further, download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. And while you're there, or you can scroll down even further, just click to book your Conquer the Clutter call. And 20 to 30 minutes of free and quick call, I will be able to listen to hear what your clutter is actually costing you in your health, your wealth, your relationships, and give you a jumpstart plan for right now results. Does that sound good? All right. Remember, now that you have decided to eliminate your chaos and organize your mindset, click those links below and change your life today. Tomorrow, OMG, what a mess. Till then, 11 Eastern, thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you then. Bye for now.